Namaskar, my name is Taraman Giri. Welcome to my personal growth and programming channel. If you like the content, please don't forget to share and subscribe the channel, because your shares and subscription is definitely going to help me in growing the channel, as well as it encourages me to come up with more motivational stuff, powerful stuff in the future. I want you to watch this video till end, because this is not just another video on the YouTube. It is a piece of that wonderful secret, top secret, that tells you why only few people on the planet are super, extremely productive and successful. Why this motivational stuff doesn't work for most of the people. They read a lot of motivational stuff, they listen to podcasts, they watch tons of motivational videos. Still, the real change, that deep transformation which they desperately want in their career and their life, why this is not happening in their life. Sometimes I wonder why even well-intended people, there are a lot of good people in the society, why even they fail to achieve that level of success which they actually deserve, isn't it? None of us wake up in the morning and say that today is the day, God, thank you for the day. I'm going to destroy my aspiration, my dream, my job, my career, my life, isn't it? In fact, none of us has such intention to destroy our own life, to live the life of pain and misery. Everybody wants success in their personal as well as professional life. And this is 21st century. We don't have lack of resources. We have capability. We have sophisticated technology support around us, isn't it? We are surrounded by plenty of informations. In fact, just one Google search, you are just one Google search away from list of any kind of instructions. If you follow those instructions with discipline and integrity, it has an ability to literally change your career, isn't it? But the real problem is not that. The thing is, despite having such a level of comfort and convenience, the support, the technology, the resources, information, why only 5% people they reach that height in their life, isn't it? You got to understand that life doesn't work unless you and I do the right things, isn't it? If you really want that transformation to take place, that real change to happen in your career, your income, your impact, you got to do the right things in the right directions. Whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever profession you choose, it doesn't make any difference. Unless and until you do the right things, nothing is going to change in your life. At this point of time, you got to understand that your brain is typically designed to protect you from any kind of danger or risk or any sort of uncomfortable situations. Whenever you try to do something new, whenever you try to take some actions which you have never taken before in your life, whenever you try to take some risk, initiative, your brain generates a signal and it try to stop you from the actions which you are going to perform. It try to stop you from taking the initiative. It powerfully try to convince you to step back, go to your previous self, that is the comfort zone. It try to give you that safety, bring back to your comfort zone. And happily, what most of the people they do is they listen to this instruction of the brain, they get back to the comfort zone, they start repeating the same thought patterns, behavior, actions. When you try to allow, when you in fact allow, give permission to your brain to operate in those automated mode or traditional mode, what happens is there will be no growth and progress. There is no question of productivity and success. Maybe not everyone, but most of us, we repeat the same routine almost every day, isn't it? Same thought pattern, behaviors, moves, actions, and the result is very simple. They cannot change. And this implementation phase, this execution phase, is the phase where those 95% people fail. They fail to keep the promises they make to themselves, and they fail to act as per their commitments. And when you keep promises you make to yourself, it means your self-trust is improving, and it is helping you to build that strong character, isn't it? Promises could be anything. The promises could be like you want to wake up early in the morning, you might promise to quit or minimize alcohol or smoking. You might promise to start practicing talking English with your friends, isn't it? Your promise could be stopping to hurt others. The promise could be anything. But when you keep promises, it gives you more power. When you keep promises you make to yourself, you are being true to yourself. You are being true to your inner conscience, isn't it? But the thing is, when you don't keep promises you make to yourself, what happens is you start losing that self-trust. Over the period of time, the more promises you make to yourself, what happens is the more self-trust you will be destroying. More self-trust you will be destroying the process, the more confidence you will be losing out of you, isn't it? And when you have lost confidence, what happens is you have lost everything. You got to understand that your brain is always there to protect you from any kind of danger. Now you need to use your brain in your favor. You need to trick your brain in such a way that it helps you in achieving that success. The next time when you try to take some new initiative, you try to take some actions which you have never taken before, as usual your brain will try to stop you. Your brain will try to take you back to the comfort zone. It tells you not to do what you are doing, isn't it? But it is your duty that, okay, in the first 5 to 6 seconds only, I need to take the actions immediately. Otherwise, the moment your brain, because your brain is so powerful, it generates such signals, and the signals are so powerful that it gives you lots and lots of reasons in the form of excuses that convince you finally not to take that initiative which you might be taking, isn't it? And you start living the same life, isn't it? Expecting new results, to achieve new heights, to climb in life, but repeating the same thoughts and movements and actions, because you fail to trick your brain, isn't it? And the good news is, as per the latest findings of the brain research, isn't it, structurally and functionally, your behavior has a ability to change, to shape your brain structurally as well as functionally. So your genius is all about practice. It is not just about genetics, isn't it? I truly believe this wonderful line given by one of my mentor, my guru, Mr. Robin Sharma. He has given this wonderful line, and I truly believe that yes, genius is not only genetics. It is all about practice. So practice. It is the key. Understand the nature of your brain. Trick it before it try to protect you and bring you back to the comfort zone. Act upon your ideas as your big thinking as well as your vision is meaningless without the proper execution, without proper actions.